good evening one and all. I've just come out of the shower. I haven't washed my hair tonight. I had it in a cap to keep it dry, but I've just brushed it out. You have to be really careful here. I just thought I'd show you what I do to try and brush my hair out. You have to be extremely careful you don't pull the extensions out. If I set the camera up there. Okay, got it? Right, I've got a coarse bristle brush, if you can see. No bobbles on the end, so it doesn't snag the hair. And I start at the very bottoms, and I brush out very gently, and I work my way up, and I go right up underneath, being very careful not to snag my hair. Okay, if you snag your hair, things go wrong and you pull an extension out. I've pulled some out, and I'll show you how many I've pulled out. Right, and this side's the same. Start at the bottom. I have already brushed this out. I'm just showing you what I do. Okay, I start at the very bottom, brush the snags out, and then I work my way gradually up. When I get up higher, what I do is I put my hand on the side of my head, and I can feel the little rings. They call them nano rings, and I can put my hand on them and hold some pressure on them, just to keep them still, and then brush very gently, so not to pull the hair. Okay, otherwise you will pull them out. Same on this side. Hold those nano rings, just push your hand hard against your head and just be really gentle. Okay. Right, once I've done that, I'll do a central parting, which I've already done. You can see there, I've got my central parting. This is my fine-toothed comb. Again, I'm being really gentle. I don't tend to pull hairs out with this one. It's the coarse one. When you've got a tangle, it can pull your hair out, so you have to be really careful. Right, there you go. Right, so it's even Stevens, all nice tangle free. Now, I get my topper. You've all seen my topper before. This is my real human hair topper. And again, I brush this one out, and I've done it already, but I should show. And I use my fine one for this. There's next to no tangles in this one. I did clean this the other day as well. I washed this as well, so it's lovely. Smells lovely. Right, okay, so that's all done. My hair's brushed back, I've got my central parting. I have to take my glasses off for this, guys, so bear with me. If I can get hold of them, there they go. Okay, right, now, there's a clip at the back of my hair extension, of my topper, sorry, that will grip. The front clips there, and two either side, there's nothing for them to grip against, so I don't use those at all, I just leave them alone. At the weekend, what I tend to do is I put a bit of tape on the leading edge here. It's called tup tape or tube tape, and that's just basically sticks on your forehead, and it won't move, it's on there. Right, so what I do now, I've got it inside out, upside down. I'm going to throw it over my head, like that, and I'm going to get it so the fringe comes down to my eyebrows, which is about there. And I'm going to try and centralise the parting, like that, and then I'm going to push down at the back, and that's clipped. That clipped. I don't know if you heard it, but it's clipped. So it's clipped in at the back. Like I said, at a weekend I'd put tape on it because it's going to stay on all day, but it's not going to stay on all day today. It's going to be coming off again when I go to bed tonight. Okay, right. Once I've got it on like that, I'll use my coarse comb again, or brush, and again I support it, and I try and mix in a little bit. I mix my topper in with my extensions. Like that, being very gentle again, not to catch it. Okay, same this side. I've got to use that hand again. There we go. Okay, right. Now I'm going to put my hairband on now because I love having hairbands on. Keeps the hair out of your face. So I always tuck my hair behind my ears. Somebody said to me, "Don't do that; it'll make your ears stick out." My ears stick out anyway. They've always stuck out. Right. Hairband, pop it on, there you go. That holds that in place. Now I'll put my glasses back on so I can see what I'm doing because I can't see a thing. Right, and the final brush of my fine brush, again I'm holding my nano rings, just keep them nice and still. There you go. And that's it. So that's it, that's my hair's done. I'm not going to put anything in it tonight. I might do something before I go to bed, but I'm not doing anything at the moment. So that's how I put my topper on and brush my wig in. I'll show you how many hair extensions since Ches did this, which was May, was it? August. Was it August I had it done? I've forgotten now. So about 2 months, and I've pulled, that's how many I've pulled out in 2 months. That's not many. There's probably about, I don't know, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. There's 9 there, so let's call it 10. So yes, you've got to be extremely careful. And these I've pulled out where I've got a tangle in them, and it's come out on the coarse brush. And they're still tangled now. You have to be so careful, and you have to hang on to the tops when you brush it to get the tangles out before you end up pulling them out. So, but those are, when I go back up to see Ches in Birmingham, I'll get her to put those back in for me. So I'll probably pull out some more before I go back, but that's not bad. That's in that length of time, not bad at all. There you go. So they've got to go back in. So you've got to be extremely careful. I'm getting better. The first week is when I pulled most of these out. Since then, I'm getting better and better, and I haven't pulled out many at all now. But yes, it's something you've got to be extremely careful of. Hasn't put me off having hair extensions, though. Absolutely, I love them, guys. Really love them. Right, should we go downstairs? I think it's apple pie time. I'm sure my boys are waiting for me. You know what they're like. And we can have a bet on who gets in the back door first. Now, I bet there's going to be more people go for Sooty today than there is Snoopy, I think. But we'll see. Right, put my hairbrushes away. We're all done up here. Come on, let's go downstairs. Extend my selfie stick. Here we go, and tip it. There you go. There you go, guys. Right, let's go. Oh, lovely. There's nobody there. Should we go and see where they are? Oh, I can see Sooty and Snoop. Hello, guys. All right, are you going up the garden for me? Let me turn that light out. That's that one out. Come on then, there they are. They're both ready to go up the garden. Come on in, let's get you guys up the garden. Right, I'll just put the phone up on its stand, guys. Here we go, and I'll turn that radio off. Right, watch that back door for me. Right, radio's off. Hang on, guys. Right, you going to go tiddles for me, please, guys? What's up there? Go on then, off you go. Go on up the garden. Go on. Off you go. Go on, both of you. Go on, off you go, sir. Right. Who do you reckon? Come on now. What are we going for? 50-50? More going for Sooty tonight? We've had Sooty twice now. On the last 2 nights we've had Sooty. Who's it going to be? Right, here comes the bowl. They might be out there listening for this. Right, here comes the apple pies. Not long now. I've got a lovely, something that happened to work today. I'm itching to tell you about it. Hey, there you go, Snoopy. Yay, well done, Snoop. See, that caught you all by surprise. You thought Sooty was going to get the hat trick then, didn't you? Hello. Where's that Sooty gone? Where is he? Where's your friend? Where's he gone? He's not bothered. He thinks he might get more. There we go. Right. 2. See, I'm counting again. Right, there we go. We've got to wait for the little one first. I can't feed my Snoopy without Sooty being here. I'll get rid of those crumbs. That's another box gone, guys. I've got 1 box left. We're okay. I'll put those there. You can have those ones. Don't tell Sooty though. Right, I better see where he is. There he is. He's having a drink. I got my new cardigan, look. That's my mint cardigan I ordered the other day. It's lovely, it's thick, it's warm, it's a heavy knit, as you can see. Really nice. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely gorgeous. So, oh, it's a bit nippier tonight. I'm pleased I put it on. Maybe I should have put some stockings, some tights or something on the legs, because I've got bare legs down the bottom, but it is lovely. It's really nice. Right, if I give the boys their crusts first. I'll put the camera around so you can see my boys. I think my boys should have their own website, quite honestly. Here we go, guys. Right, okay, sit yourself down. Okay, let me come this side. Right, here, Sooty, over here. Right, come on. Yeah, we've got both dogs. Right, here. Stay, stay, stay. Yes, good boys. There you go. Now, who's going to finish first? Well, that was a tie. I think that was a tie, actually. I don't think there was much in that at all. Right, let's tip the camera back up again. And I'll tell you what happened at work. Right, I'll just get my custard out. There you go. There, lovely. Right, apple pies. Custard's on its way. Right, here we go. Right, this morning, I'll start you off normal morning, out with the boys, took them out for a walk. It was dry, wasn't super cold, it was all right. I did toggle myself up because it was very cloudy and I couldn't see the stars. If I can't see the stars, I will put my waterproofs on because I just don't know if it's going to rain or not. So I took the boys out, there and back, fine. Put the boys in their kennel, went to work, all normal. Got to work, it started to rain. Just as I got to work, it started to rain. But it wasn't heavy, it was just enough to wet the windscreen and the ground, that's all. I was sat in my van, I did my... I uploaded the music video in my van this morning and then went in. Right, my first job of the day was a job that was left over from yesterday. And it was a Ford Connect van. I was doing a service, it was a sales car. It's a sales car that's been sold. I was doing a service to it the other day, but I hadn't got the bits. So when I got in this morning, we'd got the bits. So I finished off the service and MOT'd it. So I finished the MOT and I had to take the vehicle off the ramp and put it outside. And I got in the car, or the van, looked in my rear view mirror to back off the ramp and I could see a member of staff who's usually at Bury. Now this member of staff is the chief trainer for new people who start. So if you got a job at my garage, you'd have to have like an induction day and they'd get you logged on to a computer, you'd get a password, that you go through the health and safety side of it, and this lady does all that. And I know her, I've known her for 9 years. When I first started back at this garage, she was actually based in Cambridge. She lived in Bury, but she actually worked in Cambridge. And when I came over to Cambridge, I met her then for the first time. Her role has changed a little bit since then, and now she's the head trainer. She trains all the staff. So anybody new who starts has to go and see this lady. And she's really good. She's really, really good at her job. Anyway, I go to back off the ramp, I look in my mirror, and there she is. And I can see her in the mirror, and she can see me. She clocked me. And as I backed off the ramp, she walked over towards me. And I stopped beside her, and she leant through the window, and she said, hi, she said, I'm just introducing a new member of staff to everybody. How do you want me to introduce you? I said, it's up to you. I said, you choose. I said, I have told them I want to be called April. I said, but they're not going to start that till the beginning of October. But I said, it's totally up to you. I'm not fussed. It doesn't bother me. So she said, okay. So she turns around to this new member of staff and she introduces me. She says, this is April. And then this is where she trips herself up. She goes, he's been with us for 9 years. And you could see the look of pain on her face. As soon as she said that, she went, oh, I am sorry. She said, I'm so sorry. I said, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And she said, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I said, it's all right. So she tripped herself up. She introduced me as April. Then she went into the boy mode again. And that was lovely. That was really funny. I thought it was great. She didn't mean it on purpose. Bless her cotton socks. Yeah, it was lovely. And I had a good chuckle about it. But the member of staff she was showing didn't bat an eyelid. She didn't know what was going on. And in fact, she said, I won't remember all these names. I think she'll probably remember mine. So that's what happened. So that was really nice. I had a smile. I was chuckling away all morning after that. Every time I saw her walk past, I kept chuckling. Right, let's get this done first. We nuke this one, guys. Right, that's on. Mind please, Snoop. Boys are still grazing. They think there's more food to be had. Right, if I take this up this end so I can get my spoon. There it goes, got it. And that goes there, and I'll get my spoon. Right, something else, some really good news today. I don't know if you've been following the story. One of our subscribers, a young lady called Elaine, went to look at a house today. And she's got it. She's got this house. I kept messaging. She was going to have a viewing at 10:30 this morning. So I sent her a message at 10:30, wishing her luck and fingers crossed. And she sent a message back. I didn't get the message till late because I was too busy working. So I saw the message later on this evening when I got home, and I've messaged her back congratulating her. But she's got this property. So yeah, fantastic news. So I'm so happy for you, Elaine. So big thumbs up. You got all my love. I hope it all goes well for you. And you'll have to tell us more about it, because there's lots of our subscribers who message each other anyway. So there's lots of subscribers who want to wish you congratulations on getting your property. So I'm so pleased for you. You deserve some luck. Right, how are we doing? Nearly there. 10 more seconds. Boys are waiting patiently. Here it comes. They're watching. 5, 2. There you go. Right, we're done. Right, we can go and sit down in the front room. Right, I think everything's done here. I did lock the back door. Let me just check. Yeah, back door's locked. Turn this light out. There you go. And we're going to the front room. I think the boys might follow. I'm not sure. Here we go. Oh, I've got to turn that light on as well, guys. There you go, we're in. Right, I think they might be coming. Right, here we go. Oh. Right, here we go. Right, we're in, we've landed. Right, something else I did today. In the reception at work, when people bring their cars in, if they're going to borrow a car, like a loan car, they have to bring in their driving licence in and their national insurance number. And they do a licence check. They check your driving licence. So I went to see I was stood in the reception waiting to speak to the manager. I was just covering my legs, guys, because I've got cold legs. I'm pleased I've got a duvet on this sofa. That's lovely. I went to see the manager, and he wasn't there at the time, but the receptionist was sat there. And they said, "Can I help you?" I said, I'm waiting for the manager. I won't mention anybody's names in this. And I said, "You can do something for me." And the receptionist said, "Yes, what's that?" I said, "Can you do a check on my licence for me?" So I got my April licence out, because I always carry it with me. And I said, "Can you do me a licence check and see what comes up?" So he says, "Yes, of course I can." So he taps it in. I give him my national insurance number as well, and he taps it in, and I've got the print off. He said, "Do you want me to send it to you as an email?" I said, "No, print it off so I can have it." And so I've got it here in front of me. And I was going through it. I was just reading, like all the groups you're able to drive, and when you first got your licence. So I've actually got my licence, my provisional licence I got on the 17th of February 1977. On my 17th birthday I got my provisional licence, guys. My motorbike test, I passed my motorbike test on the 11th of October, no, hang on, sorry, the 12th of May 1977. That's when I passed my motorbike test, because I was bike mad. When I first started off, I was on bikes. I was learning to drive, but I just had motorbikes. And I passed my driving test, my car driving test, on the 9th of January 1978. And in all that time, I've not had any accidents, any points, any convictions. I think a lot of it is luck, and probably a little bit skill as well. But yes, so it just made interesting reading. I thought, oh, that's amazing. So I've got all the dates, and I never really paid any attention to them before. On the old paper licence, it was just tucked up. I never actually got my licence out. I never ever looked at it. It just sat in the drawer. I never carried it on me. But my new plastic one, because it's a photo card, it's ID, and people often ask for it, so I've always got it with me. But yeah, so that was really interesting. So I actually got a check on my licence. It all comes up kosher. And the reason I did this was because I've got to change my, because I do MOTs, I'm registered with VOSA as an MOT tester. And you have to have your name registered, your driving licence registered with them. You mustn't have a criminal record. There's all sorts of things. But I've got to change the driving licence because they've got the wrong number. They've got my old licence number, so I've got to change that. And obviously my name's changing, so I've got my DPOL certificate as well, and that's all ongoing. I saw the manager at work today and told him, and he tried to get onto the system his end to try and do it on his link into VOSA, but he couldn't do it either. You've got to do it through this email we've got, but I can't do the email at home. It won't let me do it because it says it's a invalid email address or something like that. I can't remember the wording on it, but it won't let me do it from home, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do it from the garage, and that's what we want to do. But we'll probably do that next week because I've got the assistant manager coming back from her holiday, and I'm going to sit down with her and see if she can help me sort it out, because she can do it on the works computer and we can put it through that way. So fingers crossed I'll get that sorted next week. So yeah, it's been a really good day. And my licence is real. It's not a pretend one, it does work. And I've got the proper photo to prove it as well. So that's lovely. And that's the other thing, I've got my 2 photo IDs. I've got my driving licence, which is the one I always carry around with me, and that's a shot of April with a fringe. That's when I had my wigs on. And then the next one, my passport, I took that photo for that passport the day after I'd been to see Ches. So I'd got just my extensions in, so I've got a lot of forehead, I've got no fringe, and so I've got the 2 different pictures, and that's lovely. It really is nice. So every time I look at that passport, I think that's the day after I got back from Ches's up in Birmingham. So yeah, that is lovely. So yeah, it's been a really, really good day. Right, guys, it's 8:30 now. I'm going to load this now. Then we can have a chat again about 10 o'clock if that's okay. I have got one call out. Yes, I've got one written down. I think, where is it? Here. Looking for my piece of paper. I've got one shout out at the moment. So if anybody else fancies a shout out, just give me a hi. I'll write it down and then we'll do that when I do the washing later on. So I'm going to love and leave you guys, and I shall speak to you later. Okay, bye-bye for now.